What's going on? What's going on, traders? LREX, we got Patriots coin, and guess who we got here today? Cody in the house, man. I missed ya. Sorry about your health taking a dip for a few months, but you're back at it, baby. We're ready to go. Missed you, man. Guys, a few announcements this morning, and yes, Patriots, we do have a few girls in here. Kim, she's usually always in here. We got Kat, and I believe there's another one or two. That's awesome. I love it. Love seeing that. That's exciting. A few announcements to make. Coin and I are going to be doing a live stream on Friday night. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so, guys, send in any questions you have as far as that stream will go. Send in any questions you guys have, and we're going to have a good time. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a party. Anytime Coin shows up, it's a party. So we're going to have a good time on Friday night. Brad the Baker, let's go. By the way, it's going to be BYOB, so you guys got to bring your own BYOD. Bring your own drinks. Avery Day Trading at gmail.com. Pretty simple. Avery Day Trading. Brad the Baker in the house. Brad, what's going on? Always good to have you, man. You've been a loyal day one, brother. Good to see you in here. So, guys, yesterday was it was a little bit of a slower open, and that's why we're patient. And by the way, LREX posted he's here today again just to soak in some knowledge and learn some things. Just ready to learn some more. So that gets me more exciting than anything. More excited than traders just jumping in and trying to hit home runs today. That gets me the most excited because guess what? We gotta be sponges, absorbing all kinds of information, learning at all times, soaking it in, rather than just trying to swing for the fences every day. Like most traders, 90%ers start out. Patriots NIO dumped hard yesterday. Yeah, I do want to take a look at that in just a second. That's a great example of buying the fear. Buying the fear. So we will look at that in just a second. Before we do that, the quote of the day, guys, is you're either right or you're right out. Right or right out. No other way around it. What do amateurs do? Amateurs say, they adjust their risk mid-trade. Rather than predefining that risk and being right or right out, they adjust those risk parameters mid-trade. Now, Coin, I know you laughed at me from KSS yesterday, but yeah, it did end up top ticking KSS. Stuck to the rules, just have to laugh it off. Yesterday, my big winner was IEA. I got a point on this from 1250 down to 1160, nearly 0.90 cents. That was my last scale out on IEA. And what were we doing there? Just shorting the euphoria. What do we do? What are the scanners? The motto. Coin's motto is, when in doubt, get out. I don't blame you. When in doubt, get out. If it's not doing what you're expecting it to do, then get out. If you don't know what it's going to do, then you don't know what you're going to do. That's a good way to end up in some deer in headlights. So IEA, fast move up. Kind of started consolidating and formed a top against 1280. Shorted that for a little point on down. We'll be looking for another play like that. Today, the markets, there's a few stocks with some potential today. Monday was nuts. If you guys were here, Cody, I wish you were here on Monday. I'm telling you, man, Monday was insane. The scanners were completely lit up. It was the wildest day I think I've ever seen. Insane. So, guys, either right or right out. Right or right out. Right or right out. All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. FPRX is our leading gapper this morning. We got our gap up watch list, gap down watch list, overbought bear scan watch list. This is how we do our pre-market analysis every single morning, traders. FPRX is our leading gapper. This one's sitting around 35 million in its float. Obviously above average volume today. This one averages around 500,000 shares on an average trading day. We already currently have over 9 million shares traded just in pre-market. So what is going on with FPRX? 5 Prime Therapeutics. We had a couple analysts upgrade it. They came out with positive results from a cancer treatment. They came out with phase 2 positive trials. Phase 2 usually does bring in some hype. What are the with pharmaceuticals? What do those trials ask? What do they ask? Phase 1 is always, is it safe? Is the drug safe? Never brings in hype. All right, a little bit. Brings in some long-term investors that buy at the top. Phase 2 asks, is this drug effective? And that's what we're seeing right now. Phase 2, is it effective? So that's what's getting a lot of investors excited with FPRX. We're getting a little hype, a little overbought maybe. A little overbought. I did see that a bunch of block shares, what do block shares mean? Block shares are a large quantity of shares bought at one time. So, for instance, this morning, I read in the PRs, FPRX had 500,000 share block shares sold at like 22, I think. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. So I do have shorts with FPRX, but I do like this one for a pop and fade. Do like it for a pop and fade. I know that's not popular. Unpopular opinion. I love to crush people's dreams in here, guys. I love it. Because everybody thinks everything's going to go up forever and ever. Well, guess what? Let me crush your dreams right now. What happened yesterday? VCNX. Guess what? Fast move up to the whole dollar, and it hit what? 320. You guys know. You know what it is, baby. That was an end-of-day move. 20-cent area is that magic number. Fast move up. Guess what? Euphoria ends in tears. What else? REV yesterday. REV happened around lunchtime. Fast move up. Euphoria ends in tears. What else yesterday? MEDS. Tried to get a little pop in pre-market and then a little zombie hour move. Euphoria ends in tears. All right, I'll stop harassing y'all. I'll stop doing it. I did miss one yesterday. I was a little upset about. I can't remember who brought it up, but GRWG was a pretty good play. This one was buy the fear. Now remember, when you're buying stocks, when you're buying the fear, longs take longer. Shorts take shorter. Longs take longer. So just remember that if you are trading these. GRWG took a little bit longer to pull back up. Now let's jump into INO real quick. Patriots brought that up. Very similar move. Fast move down. Panic. It's going down forever. Everybody jump off the ship. Everybody jumps off the ship, and then it turns back around. The Titanic is sinking, and then all of a sudden comes back up. So that's how we trade. Buy fear, sell euphoria, rinse and repeat. But remember, right or right out, as the quote says, always have to manage risk. Predefine that risk mid-trade. So NIO wasn't a bad scoop either. Longs do take longer, though. That's what I don't like about them the majority of the time. I traded IEA yesterday and got a point on it. I traded HA on Monday, got 2 points on that because I like the elevator down. Fast move up. Usually these see a lot of selling pressure, a lot of panic, and we get some good sell-offs. That's why I like shorts a little bit better. I like the elevator down versus these stair steppers. I did get AMC yesterday for a little bit of a stair step. I did scoop that up at like somewhere in the 260s up to or 360s back up to $4. Hang on. Come on, Thinkorswim, what you doing? A little bit of lag. All right, let's go ahead and go over a few different stocks here today. WKHS the last few days, one way in the house. Good morning. Good morning. So WKHS, I know we go over this all the time, but there's not a ton of plays this morning, guys. There's not a ton we're looking at, so we gotta pick the best of the best. The last 2 days on WKHS, this one sold off out of the gates, found its feet, turned back around. That happened on Monday, and that happened on Tuesday. Sold off down to this support line that we have drawn out right here, 1780s. If you guys draw these out with me, you know what it is. You know what it is, Jason. Jason, good morning. Good to see you in here this morning, Jason. So that's what I'm looking for again today with WKHS. I'll see a little bit of a sell-off down to this 1780s. It has done this the last 2 days. Monday, sell-off, found its feet, turn back around. Tuesday, sell-off, found its feet, turn back around. Remember, Jason, I know you're just getting in here, probably busy with the twins and work and all kinds of crazy stuff. I feel bad for you, man. Fatherhood. FPRX is our leading gapper, though. Jason, FPRX has most of the attention and volume. This one averages on a normal trading day 500,000 shares. Remember, when we're trading, we are doing what? We're managers of risk and we're hunters of volatility. We want to find volatility. When stocks are going sideways, there's no money to be made. If stocks are going up, if stocks are going down, there's money to be made. People are like, how are you making money? The stock market's selling off. Well, you can short. Have you thought about that? So FPRX, this one is Phase 2 trials. Phase 2 asks, is this drug effective? Cancer treatment. They did come out with positive news, so this one is getting a ton of hype. I like this one for a fade, but sometimes at the open they will get a little euphoric. So that's what I'm kind of watching for on FPRX. I do have this support line marked off 1950s. It actually was respecting this area in pre-market here, and that was just looking left of the chart as we normally do FPRX. We are going to have... Whew, it's been a while since it's been up here. Yeah, we are going to have a little 1950s support. So we'll see what happens there. We will see what happens. Coin, you were trading Uber yesterday, right? And I appreciate that. Hit the like button if you guys get a second. Uber's not a bad one. Kim, good morning. Kim, I was waiting for you because I was going to show you what I was working on yesterday. I'm telling you, my labor was not in vain. I told you I was working on Christmas stuff. Here it is, Kim. Here it is. Bada bing, bada boom. That was yesterday. They keep me busy. They keep me busy, Kim. I'll tell you what, guys. Trading is fun. Trading's fun. And then after I get done trading, I go to my job. I go to my second job. It's working around the house. So yeah, that was yesterday. And today, guess what I'm doing? I'm buying a playground and putting that up. I mean, that's going to take me a week, but my son's 10 months old, getting a little newborn swing for him. It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to get a playground for him. So, I stay busy. God, I stay busy. It's a full-time job. Styling. Beauty. Going to make you tear, Patriots. Not trying to do that to you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Jason, Kim, thank you, guys. Uber, yesterday. I do like this one as well, Coin. So you got some trading some options on it. Bought some puts for the end of the month on Uber. So yeah, I like Uber as well. It's not bad. This is kind of what I'm looking at with Uber. They did last week come out with Proposition 22, which says pretty much this is why they started getting the hype with that Prop 22, saying that their drivers no longer have to. They don't have to be. Oh, sorry, getting a call. They don't have to be employees. They can be independent contractors. So that got Uber and Lyft all excited. But yeah, this is what I like with Uber. I mean, the last few days we've seen some upper shadows on it, meaning what? There's a lot of selling pressure coming up into this kind of $50 range, $49.60 range. So I like Uber as well. If we get a pop out of the gates, kind of like we did yesterday. If we get a pop on Uber like we did yesterday, God. Did you get this yesterday, Coin? This was sick. It's This was a move I look for a lot. I missed it yesterday though. Yeah, 49.30s pop up to that prior day's resistance, previous high day, and then ended up selling on off from there. Yeah, so I will be watching that again on Uber today. See if we can get that. All right. You remember how yesterday, traders, we went over AHT. This was the leading gapper, kind of closed on Monday, very strong. Fast move up through the whole $1.20 area. That one closed on out, formed a little descending triangle. Here, I'm going to throw this in here for free, guys. I'm going to throw this in here for free. Fast moves up, and this applies for intraday trading, so today. When we get fast moves up, most of the time the stocks will start forming descending triangles. What is that? They fart forming lower highs. Lower highs, and they get squeezed together, and they end up snapping. And those lower highs, this is what happens all the time. Euphoric moves form descending triangles. So that's kind of what we look for. But yeah, especially if we close very strong. Look at all this volume coming into AHT. This was Monday. And then the next day, most of the time when they're not getting this gap up, we're going to see a sell-off. And that's exactly what we saw AHT. So this morning, what applies? WISA. WISA kind of applies. This one was pretty grindy up and down yesterday. Closed around, closed at 363. Opens kind of weak. So I would expect WISA to open up a little weak, see some profit taken as well. Probably traded against like 320, 330. I don't have shorts here, but I just wanted to provide you guys that example. But what I'm going to be looking for today is kind of very similar to yesterday. I know Patriots brought this up. NIO, look at this fear. This fear. Buy the fear, sell the euphoria. Look at the lower shadow. Lower shadows mean what? They signify buyers coming in. Lower shadows, buyers coming in. Upper shadows, sellers coming in. And what else do we look for? Look at this volume chart. I look for the biggest volume candle out of any of them. That's usually what I'm waiting for. And that's what we saw here. And why is that? Because most of the time, it's going to be so many stop orders getting hit that's when the floodgates open for the volume to come in. Stop orders are getting hit and getting triggered, and that's what typically happens. The other example of that yesterday was GRWG. GRWG, this one panicked out. And buy the fear, sell the euphoria. It's not a bad idea. You remember, like the quote says, you're either right or you're right out. That can apply both to single entries and scaling into plays as well. I take one position and I divide it by 3 so that I can scale into plays, because I don't always hit the bottom and the top. You have to look at your own personal trading record and see, where are you usually hitting the top? Are you hitting the bottom? Are you usually like 1 or 2 entries off? And then just tailor your trading to that. All right, there's a few. All right, here's WES. There's a few on the bear scan watch list that are decent. Nothing I'm crazy in love with. But here's WES. It's got a very steep trend for the last 2 days. The close was kind of here around 1130s, 40s. WES. I do have shorts here. Could be risking over under 1150. I imagine this one may try to get a little profit taken at the open. It's just if we zoom into the 1 minute chart, it's just a little thin. 30,000 shares traded. I'm not crazy in love with it, but it is one I'm going to stay familiar with. I'm just going to have that one loaded up for a potential trade. I'm still watching AMC. AMC, this one's been a little difficult to trade, but I have bought the yesterday. It actually did fairly well. I have been green on it, but it hasn't been one that's worked all day. AMC, I am still watching this kind of against 291. So this 13 EMA on the chart, it's been trending below it. It finally broke above it. It's trending back down. It's coming back down to $3. If it can come back down towards $3. Sell off out at the open. I may scoop it and just risk off at the 291 area. AMC, AMC, I have. It's kind of. It looks kind of backside. I'll just watch it and see. Stay familiar with it. The reason I like it a lot is because of the 40% short interest on the stock, to be quite honest. That's one of the main reasons I like it so much, because there are a lot of shorts on this. Very, very short heavy. Very, very short heavy. And for those of you just now jumping in here, I am watching WKHS out of the gates. That one Monday sold off, found its feet, turned around. Yesterday sold off, found its feet at this support 1780s, turned back around. So I'll be watching that. SRNE, man, coin, why do you do it? Yeah, I was like, I did see SRNE. I was a little frustrated because this one was a perfect by the fear yesterday. Longs take longer, shorts take shorter, so this one did take a while to get back up. Had to come out with some news, yeah. Yeah, COVID news on SRNE, 9 o'clock. High potency neutralizing antibody against COVID. So, yeah, we'll keep SRNE on watch. Thanks for bringing that up, Coin. So, SRNE, we do have to keep that one on watch. And so, WKHS, watching that. I'm watching BKD as well. BKD, I was watching it yesterday too, but this one, it's sitting right around $4 the last couple days. It's been grinding up a little bit. What I do like about the chart here is this having a tough time with resistance. This 425 area. It's having a little bit of a tough time with it. This one's a little slower. Nothing crazy. This and WES, both of them a little meh. With a little meh. Just going to stay familiar with them. They're very light on volume. If it gets a pop up towards 425, I will probably be interested in it. And WES, I'm going to probably need a pop there as well to get interested. Otherwise, I'll just kind of stay familiar with them. SRNE has the volume. FPRX, that one was the Cancer Phase 2. Cancer Phase 2. Treatment positive Phase 2. So that one is up a lot. FPRX is just going to be difficult to time a perfect entry. I'm suspecting on that. I'd like to get a little bit more euphoria on FPRX, but I'm probably going to have to slow scale it. So meaning, start a little smaller and expect it to get up a little bit higher before it starts fading. So give it a few points. So start smaller and give it a few points is kind of where I'm leaning on FPRX. Still the same risk. You're just adjusting your share size. So I still like FPRX, but we'll see how that's going to open up. Obviously, that's kind of, I feel like, has the best range today, FPRX. FPRX probably has the best range. Otherwise, we're going to need to watch the scanners today, guys. So WKHS, FPRX, Uber. Uber's not bad. I still like Uber if that gets a pop out of the gates. Kim, ACB. ACB, that one, still, that marijuana play still selling off right now. Marijuana sector has just been taking a turn. Yeah, from $16 down to $16. It hit resistance all the way back down to $6.81. Whew. Coin TLRY downgraded. Another marijuana play. Yeah, I mean, ACB is not bad, Kim. I just, trying to find a good level on it. I mean, this one has sold off 10 points, 16 down to 6. They came out with an offering. Diluted the shareholders. That's what happened. These companies are ridiculous. There's so much interest in this stock. Let's just dilute our current shareholders and put more shares out there. Always bearish. Always bearish. Yeah, if we get some more panic, Kim, on ACB, maybe. I mean, it's going to have to be fast. It's going to have to be like NIO, GRWG fast. Yeah, Patriots. I'll let Coin answer that. Heavy XPEV. Coin's still watching that. All right, we got a couple minutes. Let's go over the scan. So as you guys can see, I mean, there's nothing crazy at the moment. SRNE, FPRX, I think we can hit a nice one today. We're just going to have to be pretty focused. Today. I don't have enough. I got a lot of charts I want to watch, but I only have 6 charts loaded. I got 6 charts, all my 6 charts loaded up already. All right, yeah, we gotta watch SRNE. All right, couple minutes. For those of you who are new in here this morning, we got our intraday scans in the middle here, positive and negative. Positive when stocks are highlighted orange, it means they're getting overbought. FPRX right now, that's that cancer, positive 2, phase 2, cancer treatment. That one is getting a little overbought at the moment. So when they're highlighted orange, means they're getting overbought. Very simple. On the positive side, overbought. On the negative side, if they're highlighted orange, it means oversold. So that's exactly what I was talking about with like NIO and GRWG yesterday. Those were getting oversold. And they were popping up on the negative intensity scanner, which was saying get that. What that means on both the positive and negative side means get ready for the reversal. Human behavior never changes. Always the same. That's what the scanners do. Human behavior never changes. When 90%ers see something go up, when the market's going up, oh my God, buy. When Bitcoin's going up, everybody, oh my gosh, I'm getting Bitcoin. When everything is going down, I gotta sell. It's just how human nature is. Just how it is, fellas. All right, so well, I'll be keeping my eyes on the scanners, watching a few out of the gates. I'm really interested FPRX, and I'm interested Uber. See if we can get a pop up towards 49. Not looking like it. And then a few others. You know, that's why I like to watch a lot at one time. It prevents me from marrying one ticker. When you marry one ticker, sometimes that can cloud your judgment. You're like, well, this ticker has to work because it's the only one I'm trading. When I trade multiple stocks, it helps me see clearly. It's like, okay, this one's not working. Let me cut it. This one's working. Let's let that one work for me a little bit. All right, time to scale into this one against resistance here, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll see what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, I'm a huge advocate of not just trading one stock at a time. I mean, that just get too emotional trading one ticker. Just trade many. Nothing to be emotional about if you have a plan, though. Plan your trade your plan. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. T-minus 5 seconds. All right, traders. Let's get it. Keep it tight. Keep it tight, as Coin said. Let's see what the market's going to give us. I'm gonna go ahead and just start WES against 1150. So that one I have 1123 average on, just tight against 1150. See what that one does. That one's going to be kind of a background play there. FPRX getting a pop out of the gate right now, so I am kind of watching that one carefully. FPRX one is getting a little pop out of the gate. Watching FPRX. Want to be kind of patient with starting that one. Uber, I would love for that one to get a pop on it. WKHS, really the idea on WKHS is a sell-off. The last 2 days it's been going into sell-off to find its feet. See how SRNE is pulling back right now. SRNE is pulling back, so you can look for a little dip buy on SRNE. SRNE under $6, I may be interested. Yeah, I'm gonna start SRNE right there at $6. Okay, I got a few I'm working with right now. PSHG, that one's kind of getting a little euphoric at the moment. PHSG. What else we got? What else we got? SSR is turned on SRNE, by the way. SSR is turned on. Kern, TME selling off. TME is selling off. Good lord. Might be a play on TME. What is going on here? TME. A lot going on right now. Just watching. TME, I will probably start that one under 14. We'll probably start that one under 14. I'm going to get rid of WES. I don't like it. It's just consolidating. I'm getting rid of WES. SRNE still working, baby. That one's looking good. What's FPRX doing? FPRX, still interested there for the fade. I just want to let the euphoria kind of figure out what it's doing there first. MYO, Uber, flipping through a few charts real quick, guys. Flipping through a few charts. Plug, parabolic right now. Yeah, Plug's coming up to some resistance, though. If you are trading that, be mindful of that resistance at 2150s. If you did trade SRNE with me, congrats, guys. We are up about 20 cents at the moment. So good work there if you guys got SRNE. Plug is up towards resistance. That one's getting a pop on it. Be mindful of that. TME is still watching that one. What else we got? What else we got? I'm going to add into SRNE and kind of risk under $6. Kind of risk under $6. It seems like that's where it's wanting to hold. So I'm just going to risk under 6 on SRNE. ERCT popping up. There's a few, guys. There's a few out here. Yeah, I missed TME. PEIX popping up. PSHG. A little bit of a sell-off right now. FPRX is still fighting that $21 area. Giving that one a little time. Giving that one just a little bit of time. FPRX. Yeah, so SRNE, I'm just going to be, I got a good average on that. Did size into it a little bit. I'm just going to hold it unless it pulls back under $6. Just going to be riding with that one unless it pulls under $6. VCNX, PDD, PIX, AMC, a little bit more sell off. That one might get under $3. CRWS, a little bit of a pop. That one, a little bit of a low floater. Not a lot of volume there. Coin plug at 21 to 21.30s. Nice work there. Yeah, plug's going to have a little bit of a hard time here against 21.50s. So, guys, if you're trading that, just understand that. Just understand that. Actually have a few more shares than I thought on SRNE. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of SRNE, take a little bit off there, and still the same idea with the rest. I got a pretty good average on it. 606. I'm going to take some at 623 and let the rest ride out. Still the same idea. Under $6 is where I'd be stopping out the rest of that. Need to take some money, though. Need to get paid today. I got a playground I gotta get. PDD is getting bought up right now. $106. I know that's a little pricey for some of you, but PDD a little bit of a pop on that. PLUG, a good alert there from Coin. I do think it is good call there from Coin. That is a little heavy against the last 3 days. Last 3 days, it does have a little bit of resistance there. I can't talk right now. Stop calling me. XPV selling off. Yeah, SRNE, I'm just letting that one work, baby. Kevin, bring that playground home to daddy. Yeah, WES actually is working out right now. A little annoying there, WES. If you guys did trade it, that one is paying out right now. It is what it is. You know, I just wasn't liking it. Usually they do sell off nearer the open. That one just took a little bit longer of a time. I didn't want to sit there and watch it while I got other stocks that need my attention. Yeah, so SRNE, I mean, the rest of my shares I'm holding for a little bit. SSR is turned on. I'll probably kick back with these for a little while. I got a 606 average, so not bad. Trying to find something else for us, guys. Uber's just selling off. What's FPRX doing? FPRX is still just kind of fighting around that $21 area. FPRX. I do like PDD. It's a little bit higher price of a stock. GNFT, that one's up towards its pre-market highs at 552 at the moment. It's at 530. It's at 530. So 552 pre-market highs. Yeah, plug still kind of, this is definitely resistance on plug around this 2150 area. So coin's saying 22 is probably the top there. Yeah, this is definitely resistance. WES, yeah. REV getting a little pop on it. Remember, when a stock the prior day has a pop like it did yesterday, there's going to be a lot of resistance met. A lot of resistance met on a stock when it's trying to pop back up towards those levels. So just understand that. IEA selling off a bit. IEA selling off a little bit. That one we traded on the short side yesterday. We could take a long on it if it panicked enough for us. Safe. Nah, it's too thin. Trying to find something else for us. Not missing anything. VCNX. That's funny. VCNX and REV are both trying to get a pop. Those were yesterday's end of day climbers. I wouldn't suspect much on them, to be honest. Did REV already? Is that one in a halt? REV. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so REV's in a halt. We'll watch that one. It's got some hype on it at the moment. And where does volume normally go after? So what was the other one? VCNX. We may see VCNX try to go up into a halt as well. VCNX, REV, both of those kind of similar. SRNE paying out. Good work there, guys. Up 30 cents a share at the moment on SRNE. Had to buy that fear, baby. Just had to do it. You can't be dangling $100 bills in my face like that without me yanking at them. FPRX, that one's popping up towards 23. 23.34. Yeah, I still like FPRV, but this one did sell off. It has a lower shadow. Buyers were there. Now it's trying to pop up a little bit. I think this one, we may need to just let that one work a little bit. I think there is a trade here on FPRX. I just... It's hard to know where, obviously, the top's going to be on it. I think we need to see some euphoria. That's why I like to see euphoria or fear. Those are great indications of bottoms and tops. WES, man, irritated. Another freaking top tick today. Uber sell-off. Plug, definitely some resistance. Plug, a little bit of resistance up in here, 2160s. Coin MYO, trying to get a little move right now. Brad, need FPRX up near 2060 to even consider it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, man. I need a little bit more on it. Little bit more meat on that bone. DPST, a little bit of a sell-off there. I mean, I knew going into today it was going to be a very... You got to be picky. You got to be picky with these entries. I mean, I'm going to be fine with just SRNE if that's all the market gives me. I will be fine with SRNE. We'll just see what happens. We will see what happens. XPV, Kim, you see that? Found its feet, turned back around. Nice. Yeah, around the 30s. I like that. Lower shadows. Nice little lower shadows right there in the 30-80s. Now up to 32-15, 16. Yeah. Nice work there. I'm going to take all of SRNE right there at 639. Just going to finish that one off. Letting a trade work for me a little bit. Not bad. Come on, market. What else you got for us? NIO, don't forget. Yeah, not bad. That one's kind of triple bottoming. Triple bottom. REV, everyone's kind of waiting to see where that one's going to be opening up at. FPRX. FPRX is still kind of the wild, wild west over there. So that one's still just kind of up and down, up and down. Hadn't made up its mind yet. I mean, I do suspect that one's going to fade at some point today. It's just a matter of when. It's looking, kind of got a little bit of a red candle on it right here. A little bit of a red candle. Yep, looks like FPRX is about to go into a halt. Yes, sir. FPRX into a halt. Selling off. Man, I would have loved to be a part of that. Rev is open. That one's still climbing up. Hit $11. See what Rev is going to do. Rev is revving up. I don't have shorts on Rev, but the 200-day on it is at 1034. I don't suspect it's going to sustain a move over that, at least throughout the entirety of the day. We'll see what happens right here. 1034 is that 200-day moving average. This is a good place to short if you guys have them. REV is definitely going to be heavy around here. PSHG, whew, giving it all back. PSHG, giving it all back. PSHG. I don't mind scooping up some panic now. Would have to get really fast move under 6 down to like 575. Really get me interested. That one is backside though. A lot of longs underwater there. REV kind of fighting this 1160s, 1150s. It's going to have a tough time here. Going to have a tough time here. EQ getting a pop. EQ getting a little pop. Not fast enough yet there. Not fast enough yet on EQ. I don't have shorts either. Rev and EQ, kind of the stocks leading the dance right now. Rev and EQ. SRNE up through 650, 654. Whew. PSHD down to 6. Man, that one is giving it all back. PSHG. I mean, if it gets crazy fast under 6, I may think about it. Size down a little bit and protect the bag, but REV 1130s now. Still revving up there. Coin, no, scared, a little scared. Yeah, I'm trying. I hear you. I hear you. Rev a little resistance at 12. It's just going to be hard, guys, to get back up to 1340 from yesterday. It's going to be way too difficult. Don't see it happening. Like I said, I think it's going to be under 1034 or 5, whatever that 200 was. FPRX, really interested to see where that's going to open up at. A little irritated I'm not in on that halt because I have been really interested in this stock, but it is what it is. SRNE in the 660s. Kevin, you thought you were holding on to it for a long time. You thought so. Doesn't look like it. I'm kind of watching PSHG if that one panics to like 550, 75. If that one kind of hits a bunch of stop orders under 6. Brad, one short play on PLUG. Think you're going to take your money and get on out of here? PLUG? As in, you traded it short or you had a short trade on it long. FPRX. Oh my gosh. FPRX. Don't do it. Yeah, that was beautiful. Opened up about, 30, 40 cents lower. PSHG, you going to come under 6 for me? I mean, FPRX, if this gets a pop up, there still may be a little play here. If it can pop back up to 9 EMA or VWAP, Mike can give it a love tap. But not looking like it. Yeah, not looking like it. Would love to be a part of it, though, but I don't chase stocks. I do not chase stocks. Man, that elevator down would have been fun, though. SRNE, what a move. I know, man. It's crazy. I had a 606 average on it. Buy that fear, baby. Things up in the 670s now. God. Yeah, I got rid of all of it at 639, I think. Yeah, 639. Man. Oh, I did pretty good, too. Gave myself a little pat on the back. So FPRX, remember, support is going to be, here's support on it. Support's at 1950 on the chart. Support is at 1950 on the chart with PSHG, or FPRX. FPRX, so this may try to get a little pop here. 1950s. I mean, I hate buying high and hoping higher. I seriously hate buying high, hoping higher. With everything in me. Well, let's see how it's going to act around there. Take a little stab at PSHG at like 596. See if we can get popped back over $6. Very small. Very small. Probably be my last trade. Very, very small. I love buying, for those of you new in here, I love buying stocks on fear or short selling euphoria when they're coming under or above hold dollars. Because that's where most market makers gravitate stocks to, these areas above and below hold dollars. So they normally, and that's why we see that 20 cent magic area hit a lot. Because of that. REV, is that halted again? What, on the, let's look at it. REV 1019 on the downside. Yeah, it's already back under the 200. I'm a genie, baby. I'm a genie. Genie in the bottle. Yeah, I just took PSHG, a little bit a little bit right there. PSHG, I got in at, I'm already out. I was in at 596, out at 604. I was looking for something little. It probably pops up a little bit more. Just looking for a little tiny trade there. You guys are probably good. I mean, yeah, it's already at 611, 612, 614, 615. Yeah, long, 618. Jesus, Kevin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I just was looking for a little quickie under the under $6. 620s now. It's all good. All good in the hood. Alright, I don't think I got shorts here. Yeah, a few popping up right now. MOMO is not bad. PSHG 630s now. Yeah, I took it for just a really quick 10-cent profit. It's depressing. Let's see if I got shorts. Yeah, I do have shorts. MOMO is popping up right now. That one's getting a little euphoric on it. MOMO. Watching MOMO kind of closely right now. I like them through whole dollars. If this one gets fast moved through the whole dollar, I'm interested. Momo to report third quarter earnings December 1st. So it's just anticipation right now. Buy the rumor, sell the news type of deal. Yeah, over 16, looking at the chart, it does have like over 16 resistance on it. Not sure it's going to get up to that, but that's what I do see on Momo. A couple upper shadows, 1605, 1610. So, in Momo, let's see what happens. SRNE 670s. Woo! Baby! Anybody else get SRNE with me? I hate trading these by my lonely. Fellas need to be killing it. REV, that one's heavy. That one's going to stay heavy under 1030s, so if you have shorts. Kevin, this is where I have questions. Momo didn't get a colored alert. Yeah, I did see it. It was under the orange ones though, so it wasn't a completely highlighted orange. So I am watching the other stocks as well that are popping up that may not be highlighted orange, because they wait to get when they get above a 20 on the I3. That's when they're highlighted orange. So Momo was like an 18. Momo was like an 18. Tim Tolson, what's going on, man? You got it with me. Nice. Love that. Hope you stuck with it a little longer than I did, because that thing's been paying out. Thing what I bought my whole playground set today. RAV is up. RAV, that one, yeah. I mean, that one's going to be RAV 960s, about to be 950s. Sold a little quickly, but you'll take it. No problem. Yep. I do sell things very quickly as well. That's why I like to scale out. So I did scale out once, and then I let the rest run. Scaled out like 620, then took the rest to 640. That's why I like to scale out, because I'm very quick to take profits too. MOMO 1584. I am watching that for a fast move up through 16. I mean, I wouldn't mind another trade if it gives it to me. Yep, Rev, exactly. Repeat of yesterday, pump and dump. I'm very surprised it got a pump on it again today. But that, I mean, like we were saying in chat, guys, when they have a pump the prior day, it's even more difficult to sustain a move like that. Makes it even harder because you have so many baggies in it. Sometimes you don't know how far they're going to go. I saw the 10, 33, 200 day, and I'm like, it's going to be below that today. I just don't know how much euphoria it's going to get at the moment. So it's not a bad idea to slow scale them sometimes. Jason, just listening while working. Wish you could focus and trade. Yeah, I feel for you, man. Definitely feel for you. Momo 1587, 1587 at the moment. 1589 at the Momo Mint. Sellers in the 20s. So coin, you're looking for a strong dip, and I'm looking for a strong rip. Let's get a strong rip through 16. Kevin, I think Duck takes his trade after 3 days of pump and dump. Can't figure out what he's saying a lot of time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't watched a few of his videos, but yeah, not too sure. Yeah, Momo definitely got accumulated on that pullback for sure, down to 1580. Definitely got accumulated. How's the overall market doing right now? SPY's kind of selling off a little bit. Selling off a little bit. But Momo's pretty oversold on the daily. I just want to see how it's going to do around that, ever since this summer. It was in the 20s. I like Momo against 1620. I mean, that's kind of the resistance it had last time it popped up. I just want to see what it's going to do against that. I'm not looking to fight anything today. Definitely not looking to fight anything. And especially after a good green day. But grinders are where you want to avoid shorting. So for instance, SRNE, yeah, it is looking a little overbought, but it's just grinding. When a stock is grinding, it's a sign of health. You want to avoid those on the short side. So SRNE is still grinding. It's about to be in the 690s. Stock is just grinding and grinding and grinding. But Momo is going to be my last trade if it happens. I'm just going to watch that for another minute or two. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. It's been a really nice week so far. Hope you guys have been killing it as well. Hope you guys have been killing it as well. Hit me up via email too if you have any questions. Remember, Friday we're going to be doing a little. Coin and I are going to be doing having a little fun on a stream, live stream, Friday night at 9 p.m. So we would love for you guys to show up and submit any questions you have. We're going to go over everything. We're going to go over everything, have a lot of fun. SRNE about to be over 7. About to be over 7. So yeah, just watching Momo at the moment. If anything else pops up, I'm here. But just watching Momo, see what's going to happen there. And if nothing else happens, you guys stay here just for another second. I got to make a phone call. I'll be right back, and we'll see what Momo's doing. It is pulling back right now, so coin's going to scoop it up. Be right back. Brad, you gonna come watch? Heck yeah. L-Rex gonna be there. Matty Who in the house gonna be there on Friday. It's gonna be a good time. Lots of learning. Do everything we can to get you guys in the 10% crew. SRNE 720s? Oh my goodness. So this is when it starts getting fast. So you see we're starting to get the largest amount of volume. I was so happy with my 640 final exit. Literally bottom ticked this stock today. 606. Kevin, you idiot. Jason, it's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday night. Yep, so get your popcorn ready. Grab a loved one. Kevin, really appreciate the daily stream. Love seeing everybody learn what the best. I love it too, man. I really, really like it a lot. I love helping everybody out. Everyone's different experience, different level of knowledge. It's a family environment here. It's not just a pumpy and dumpy room. We're here to help everybody out. I hate in all caps pumpy and dumpy chat rooms. It's I have a heart for helping people learn the right way because I had nobody help me the right way. SRNE, this is what's going to be kind of make or break here with this crazy volume coming in. 724 may be kind of that top. That's where the largest amount of volume today. So we'll watch that. We will watch that. 724. Coin, your internet keeps going in and out. The market's trying to keep you away. You keep taking too much money out of it, man. Oh my God, HXL, what is going on? Did anybody see HXL pop up on the scans? That one's in a halt right now. That one is in a halt at the moment. Let's see what's going on here. It just says halted. I don't see any news. Anybody got anything on HXL? 300 random 1,000 shares of volume coming in. Jason, start thinking of some questions to send to me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, start thinking of some stuff, and we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, Momo is, let's see what we're doing with Momo. It's getting a little top heavy, but it's also consolidating here. I don't think I'm really going to take another trade today. This is what I'm looking at with Momo. It's got some upper shadows on the daily over 16. That means what? It means it's heavy. It's going to be heavy here. There's sellers here present. It's resistance. If we zoom in a little bit on the intraday chart, we're seeing the same thing around here. We're seeing some of these upper shadow candles. It's looking a little heavy. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a stab at it, but I did just because volume's kind of fading out a little bit. Let me think about it. Let me think about it here. Good thing I'm thinking about it. 1588. I don't like how it's going sideways. That's what I don't like. I mean, if we start getting crazy volume, fast move up through 16, that's what I like. That's what I want. But I don't have to take another trade today. So, just going to give it another minute or two. SRNE, huge bids popping up on the bid. Don't ever let that scare you guys. 500. It was like a 50,000 bid on the, and it's already gone. It's already gone. Don't ever pay attention, guys. Yeah, and it just cracked beneath that, dropped 15 cents. Don't ever let those scare you guys. It's all smoke and mirrors. You can display whatever amount of shares you want. Most big traders, they hide their shares because you can do that. With DOS right here, I can literally display 0 shares and throw in like 10,000 shares, and no one would ever know it. So SRNE had 50,000 shares at 7.15. It's already at 6.95. Don't ever let it scare you. Yeah, I was kind of suspecting that would be the top, 7.24, after that crazy volume came into it. I wish I had shorts. I literally would have taken the long and short of it, both sides. What we doing, Momo? What we doing? HXL. What's HXL doing? That one just opened up. Ouch. HXL. Ouch. Oh my God, that one's fast. Be careful with HXL. That one's a little crazy at the moment. It will certainly give you a little whiplash if trading HXL, so be careful there. Be very, very careful. That one is trading like a low floater. Coin XPEV 33 short, 33.50 stop. Not bad, yeah, not bad. NIO is still NIO. Kim, there you go. Yeah, if you guys don't have the 13 EMA on your chart, get it. First thing I noticed with it's bouncing off the 9. Yeah, I actually don't have it on this monitor. But the 9 EMA on the daily is bouncing off of that right now. That's what it's doing. 9 EMA on the daily. Alright guys, any questions before we wrap up today? If you're going to keep trading today, watch HXL. HXL is kind of nuts right now. FPRX is still kind of fighting that... FPRX is still fighting that support resistance at 1950. That's where that's at the moment. FPRX. I'm tempted there, man. I am definitely tempted. 1950 was support. It's going to be some resistance here. It's definitely going to be some resistance. But, yeah, be watching FPRX. Be watching HXL. SRNE, definitely good volume there. NIO, as Kim brought up, great volume there as well. Momo, I'm interested. I mean, this is it's going to have to tell me to take a trade on it pretty soon here, because I'm about to get out of here. Maddie, thanks Kevin and Coin. Absolutely. Coin out flat XPV, good stop there. Bulls want that one. Yeah, what's that one doing right now? Just up and down a little bit. It's a little up and down. I mean, it's top heavy, 33.25. See what happens. Yeah, it's Mono FOMO. Yeah, MOMO. I'm watching. That's kind of where I'm leaning at the moment. At the moment. Otherwise, I'm out of here. But it's really slow, and I'm not sure I want to be a part of anything that's this slow. It's got to get fast. Fast move up through 16, which it may get here very shortly, as I'm saying that. It's pulling up to it. See what happens. The daily chart is just oversold. That's the only thing that... The daily chart's oversold. That's the only thing that kind of... I don't like about it, you know? But yeah, it is getting some... Just got 150,000 shares of volume right there. $16. Must be a hidden seller at 16. 200,000 shares, unable to break 16. So that's what I was saying. Must be a hidden seller. You got any? You got anything for us on that coin? Your level 3. So we have 250,000 shares right now coming in, nearly 300,000. It's trying to break. There we go. All right, it's getting over 16. Is it going to be a fake out breakout? I did not hit it over 16. I did not hit it. Seller keeps reloading at 16, break and reloads. Okay. I mean, I definitely like it, but looks like it's going to be a little grindy for a little bit here. I don't know if I want to sit here for another 30 minutes. Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. We just had the craziest volume we have on the day on it. Craziest volume we just had. Yeah, looks like it was a good trade over 16. Didn't take it. Didn't take it. Oh well. As always, tomorrow, guys. I'm going to stop watching it. Traders, hit me up via email if you have any questions at all. Love you guys. If you want the scans and keep trading throughout the day, they are in the description below. We'll do it again tomorrow.